Hi. I really enjoyed today's daily reading, just doing it initially, so I wanted to see if I could expand upon it. So, like I was saying in the daily message, the first thing that I noticed was the back of the deck energy, which was the Wheel of Fortune. And what I heard in my head was take your chances. And so that obviously involves, to me, risk taking. But to me, because the energy is also including the High Priestess, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Cups, it feels like even something that might in any other day feel risky or unrealistic, because we are already in such a dreamy state and an elevated state, where the fantasy feels closer and the impossible feels more possible, it might not actually be that much of a risk. So if you're feeling like moving in a certain direction, or heading down a certain path, doing something a little bit outrageous is what I heard in my head, a little bit strange, a little bit off kilter, just something that's out of the norm for you, I think you should give it a shot today. I think that there is a strong connection between all of the versions of yourself today, especially in terms of growth. What I was saying in the daily message was that there's an ability to connect the past to the present to the future. You're kind of putting things into order, putting things into place in a way where you are getting deeper understanding for who you are, how you have grown, and also more compassion for who you are in your growth process. And I think all of that, especially in the present, is coming together for you to be able to resonate more deeply with your higher self and understand that your higher self is not actually very far above you at all and is more so within you. And it seems like the pieces are coming together in a way where you can do something that unifies your energy and brings you into a space of knowing and clarity that awakens a deeper sense of intelligence and connection to your passions, to your spirit. This feels like something, it feels like soft, cooling, breezy, kind of magical energy. It doesn't need to be a big deal. It just feels like something where today is a day that you could use this energy and capitalize off of it and just bring in something very kind and soothing for yourself. There's definitely clarity in terms of what you desire. I think that you are understanding what means a lot to you, what means the most to you. And that's why when it says take your chances, I feel like you might be feeling pulled to spin in a direction that ends up prioritizing something to you that maybe you got to focus on a lot more when you were a child, but then you had to kind of give up because, other responsibilities got in the way, or something that is like a side passion, but you don't really pay attention to as like your main course of action. You might be feeling pulled to go full throttle in that direction, or you might be being pulled to make space so that you can have more freedom. Something that feels like a risk in another situation today feels like a guided opportunity and feels like something that is actually quite in balance, something that you should roll the dice on and take your chances on, because I think that you're in alignment, especially today with today's energy. Really could be helpful. There also could be something in the stars that's really helping this energy move forward. But yeah, I just feel like there's something from the past that's coming up and calling out to you, and it's something that's connected to your future. So this is something that has always been for you, that has always been part of your plan, and it's something that might have had to be forgotten for a couple of years. But now it feels like now is the time to kind of explore that again, journey into that again. So I would just keep a really open mind, a really open heart, and don't neglect what you are seeing. Don't neglect what you are feeling. Don't question what you are seeing or what you are feeling, because I think that there's a lot of truth in what you are fantasizing about. There's a lot of truth in what you are daydreaming about. If you're feeling very whimsical and off the ground and unrealistic today, don't judge yourself for that. Dig into that energy and see where it leads you in terms of reality, how you can make sure that your reality reflects that energy. What would you need to do? Because there's wisdom in the dreamy energy today. It's intuitive. So, yeah. Okay.